Hello everyone. This video is on analysis of Symbiosis Entrance Test, better known as SET 2019. The test had 150 questions of 1 mark each to be answered in 150 minutes. There were no negative markings and no sectional time limit. Now let us talk about each section individually. Section 1, General English. The section had total 40 questions. Just like last year, this year too, this section was highly dominated by vocabulary-based questions. There were around 6 questions on synonyms and antonyms, of which 2 questions were easy, 2 to 3 questions on idioms and phrases, around 4 questions on proverbs, and 5 to 6 questions on vocabulary-based fill-in-the-blanks. The questions on idioms and phrases were easy. However, an aspirant might have faced some difficulty in answering fill-in-the-blanks based questions. Next in order of weightage was grammar. There were 4 questions on identifying the correct sentence and 6 questions on grammar-based fill-in-the-blanks. All grammar-based questions were fairly easy. There were 2 passages of reading comprehensions with 4 questions each. Most of the questions in reading comprehensions were direct and easy. The level of difficulty for this section would be easy to moderate. Ideal attempts would be 32 plus, ideal time would be 40 minutes, and ideal correct would be 25 plus. Let us talk about second section, which was quantitative ability. This section had total 40 questions. Like last year, this section was dominated by arithmetic based questions. There were 7 questions on percentage and its applications, of which 6 were easy. 4 easy questions on ratio and its applications, 3 questions on probability, and 2 questions on permutation and combinations can be considered easy to moderate. Then there were 2 questions each on numbers, averages, algebra, time, speed and distance, and 1 question each on time and work, set theory and mensuration. Apart from these, there were 2 sets on data interpretation with 3 questions each and 2 questions on data sufficiency. The data interpretation questions can be considered of moderate difficulty level, whereas an aspirant might have faced some difficulty in answering data sufficiency based questions. The level of difficulty for this section would be easy to moderate. Ideal attempts would be 32 plus, ideal time would be 50 minutes, and ideal correct would be 26 plus. Moving on to the next section, which was analytical and logical reasoning. The section had total 30 questions. In this section, there were 5 questions of arrangement and puzzles of moderate difficulty level. There were 2 questions on blood relations, one of which was on coded relations. Both these questions were easy. 3 easy to moderate questions on coding decoding. There were 4 questions on set theory, which were relatively easy. There were 8 to 9 questions on verbal reasoning. These included analogies, syllogisms, cause-effect, statement and course of action. Some aspirants faced slight difficulty in questions based on cause and effect and statement course of action. Other questions in this section were based on clocks, identifying the missing number or alphabet. Both of these questions were time consuming, and then there was a single question on visual reasoning, which was very easy. The level of difficulty for this section would be easy. Ideal attempts would be 28 plus, ideal time would be 45 minutes, and ideal correct would be 24 plus. The fourth section in the test was that of general awareness. This section had 40 questions. Approximately 70% of the questions were from static GK. The questions on static GK had 4 questions in which the aspirants had to identify the person or logo in the given photograph. 3 of these questions were easy. Apart from these, there were questions on economics, books and authors, classical dance forms, important days, geography, vitamin deficiency, and sports. The questions from current affairs ranged from sports, polity, movie, who's who, Nobel Prize, and National Film Awards. All in all, around 14 to 15 questions were easily doable with 100% accuracy. A well-read aspirant would have managed to attempt 7 to 8 more questions. The level of difficulty for this section would be moderate to difficult. Ideal attempts would be 23 plus. Ideal time would be 15 minutes. And ideal correct would be 18 plus. Overall, the difficulty level of the entire paper can be considered as moderate. Ideal attempt would be 114 plus and ideal score would be 93 plus. Now talking about approximate cutoffs for various institutes. It is very difficult to predict exact cutoff for each college as the number of applicants is not yet disclosed. But on the basis of cutoffs given in last 2 years and comparing the level of difficulty of exam with that of last year, we can predict that the cutoff for SCMS Pune would be 91, SCMS Noida would be 87, SIMC Pune would be 85, SSE Pune would be 89, SSLA Pune would be 83, SICSR Pune would be 81. So that is all from our side. Wishing all aspirants a great luck for results and for next stage of admission. Thank you.